On March 5, 2025, the official launch date for the China-Iran Railway was announced, marking a major breakthrough in regional connectivity and global trade. This highly anticipated infrastructure project is set to revolutionize the transportation of Iranian oil to China, with an expected increase in the volume of affordable oil imports. The China-Iran Railway, which will span over 1,350 kilometers, is poised to reduce the dependency on maritime routes and significantly enhance trade flows between China, Iran, and Central Asia. The announcement of the railway's opening is already sparking widespread discussions online, with many pointing to the strategic implications of the project on global energy markets. In this video, we explore the significance of this project and its far-reaching implications for international trade. In an era defined by globalization, regional cooperation and economic integration have become key drivers of international development. The China-Iran Railway, a crucial component of the Belt and Road Initiative, is not merely a transnational infrastructure project. It serves as a strategic economic corridor linking West Asia and the Middle East. Iran has seen a series of favorable developments in this regard. After 7 years of negotiations, a long-anticipated agreement with China has finally materialized, culminating in China's largest infrastructure deal of the year. Additionally, the 1,350-kilometer China-Iran Railway, which Iran has been constructing to enhance connectivity with China and Central Asia, is nearing completion. Set to officially open by the end of 2025, this railway will provide a direct land-based route for Chinese oil imports from the Middle East, circumventing the Strait of Malacca. This shift will significantly reduce China's dependency on Pakistan as a primary trade conduit while offering Central Asian nations direct access to the Indian Ocean, thus enhancing regional trade opportunities. Iranian authorities have confirmed that the railway will heavily utilize Chabahar port for cargo transportation. With this direct link, Central Asian nations will find it easier to access global markets, boosting exports and foreign exchange revenues. The railway is projected to have an annual freight capacity exceeding 8.5 million tons, while Chabahar port's handling capacity is expected to rise to 33 million tons. Though geographically centered in Central Asia, this railway maintains a strong connection to China. Initially, construction faced several delays, many of which were tied to China's involvement. However, the project gained momentum following the landmark 25-year strategic agreement between China and Iran, which coincided with the commencement of railway construction. Interestingly, India had previously claimed to be a stakeholder in this initiative, with reports suggesting that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had secured an agreement with Iran on the project. However, as Iran moved forward with construction, it became clear that Chinese influence played a decisive role. Eventually, Iranian officials clarified that no official agreement had ever been signed with India, debunking New Delhi's claims as self-serving. The completion of this railway presents two significant advantages for China. Firstly, it injects renewed momentum into the Belt and Road Initiative. Located in southeastern Iran, adjacent to the Gulf of Oman and the Indian Ocean, Chabahar port serves as a crucial nexus connecting the Middle East, Central Asia, and South Asia. Its integration into China's trade network will facilitate seamless connectivity between the overland and maritime Silk Roads, fostering economic growth along these corridors and deepening multilateral cooperation. Secondly, the railway offers China a strategic alternative to maritime bottlenecks. Historically, a significant portion of China's shipping traffic has relied on the Strait of Malacca, a route fraught with geopolitical vulnerabilities. The Chabahar port provides a crucial alternative, linking China to Central Asia and even Western China via rail, effectively mitigating geopolitical risks and enhancing China's energy security while lowering transportation costs and transit times. Iran's eastward railway strategy is currently anchored by 3 major routes. The northern strategy involves a railway extending into Kazakhstan, linking Iran with the primary Belt and Road corridor. The southern strategy, focused on connectivity with Pakistan, features an operational railway to Quetta, a key segment of the China-Pakistan economic corridor. These two existing networks provide direct links between Iran and China, one via Kazakhstan in the north and the other via Pakistan in the south. Meanwhile, the recently inaugurated railway to Herat, Afghanistan, forms the centerpiece of Iran's Eastern Railway ambitions, with future expansion plans aimed at extending connectivity through Afghanistan and integrating with broader transcontinental rail networks. The completion of these projects will ensure direct east-west connectivity, bridging China and the Middle East through land-based routes. China's ongoing infrastructure expansion is reshaping global trade dynamics in an unprecedented manner. The establishment of seamless railway connections across Eurasia is transforming the continent into a unified economic bloc. Unlike past attempts at regional integration, China's extensive economic reach and strategic vision are materializing a comprehensive transcontinental trade network. The immediate impact of this transformation is evident in the increased interconnectivity of Eurasia through rail and road systems, reinforcing economic cohesion and minimizing reliance on maritime trade. Initially, the China-Iran trade corridor will focus on high-volume cargo transportation, with ships ferrying large consignments of Chinese goods to Iran and returning with crude oil and other vital resources. As the route matures, expansions into neighboring Middle Eastern markets, including Saudi Arabia via Iraq, could be explored. The strategic approach involves first solidifying Iran as a central hub, leveraging both northern and southern trade routes to bypass Afghanistan. Once stability is restored in Afghanistan, a direct transit corridor could be established, further enhancing regional integration and economic synergy. Official data reveals that China-Europe rail traffic exceeded 12,000 trips in 2020, with 1,165 trips recorded in January 2021 alone. This surge has not only normalized rail trade but has also activated key trade hubs across Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and beyond. South Korean and Japanese exports have increasingly relied on China-Europe rail lines, underscoring the shifting dynamics of global trade. The emergence of the China-Europe Land-Sea Express line has revolutionized Eurasian connectivity, linking major markets with unmatched efficiency. In 2020, China overtook the U.S. to become the European Union's largest trading partner, a milestone that owes much to the China-Europe rail network's success. This development has further cemented China's influence in European trade and investment circles. Despite these successes, China has yet to establish a direct rail-based trade route with the Middle East or the broader Islamic world. Given the scale of China-Middle East crude oil transactions and the increasing volume of Chinese exports to the region, a dedicated China-Iran railway is both necessary and inevitable. Afghanistan represents the most direct route, but alternative pathways through Kazakhstan or Pakistan provide viable detours. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, which stretches from Gwadar Port to Tibet, is rapidly developing and could serve as a crucial link. By integrating Chinese rail networks with Gwadar and extending routes into Iran and beyond, a robust China-Iran trade corridor will emerge. Early planning can lay the groundwork for future expansions, ensuring that once Middle Eastern geopolitical conditions stabilize, further railway investments can be pursued. The internationalization of the Chinese yuan and the advent of petroleum-backed RMB transactions further underscore the need for a direct rail link with Iran. Establishing this route will enable the RMB to gain traction in Middle Eastern markets, aligning perfectly with the Belt and Road Initiative's broader vision. A well-integrated China-Iran railway will unlock the full economic potential of Eurasia, positioning China as a central player in intercontinental trade, while fostering financial and infrastructural ties between Asia, Europe, and Africa. Iran's strategic position as a crossroads between Asia and Europe makes it a vital partner in the BRI. By investing in Iranian infrastructure, China is not only strengthening bilateral relations, but also solidifying the foundation for an extensive Eurasian trade network. This vision, once fully realized, will redefine global commerce and economic diplomacy. In conclusion, Iran's strategic position as a bridge between Asia and Europe makes it an invaluable partner in the BRI. By investing in Iranian infrastructure, China is not only strengthening its bilateral relations, but is also laying the groundwork for a far-reaching transcontinental trade network. As this vision continues to materialize, the China-Iran Railway will play a critical role in transforming global commerce and reshaping economic diplomacy.